Hello everyone and welcome to Da Kings TV, your home for everything entertainment. Before you do any other thing, subscribe to this channel by clicking on the subscribe button. Also, hit the notification bell that is behind the subscribe button, that is the red bell button you can see. That is going to notify you of our fresh updates. To continue to be a part of this community, please engage with our content by dropping a comment or two. Like and share everything you see from our end. We will be glad you do so. Hey guys, welcome to this channel. Now, quick update on Baba Ijesha's situation, whose real name is Olariwaju James, Nollywood actor. Sometime in June of this year, it was alleged to have molested the daughter of ace comedian Princess, and the case has been going since then. Now, jubilations have occurred as the court accepts the first evidence, the video recording that Princess did of Baba Ijesha, as an evidence against him. Meanwhile, the case has still been closed. So let's talk about these dynamics, because the prosecution team of the Lagos State government has closed its case against Nollywood actor Olariwaju James, popularly known as Baba Ijesha. And yet, I'm telling you that this same court accepted the confessional statement that Baba Ijesha made in the video that went viral, where he confessed to touching that minor child, when she was a minor. Now let's get right into the gist. Just keep following me. Now, Baba Ijesha is standing trial at the Sexual Offences Court sitting in Ikeja over allegations of defiling a minor. The DPP of Lagos State, the Director of Public Prosecution, Mrs. Olayinka Adeyemi, however, said that they were closing the case after the cross-examination of the sixth prosecution witness. Now, in November was the last time they sat on Baba Ijesha's case, and then they adjourned it to the 15th of December. So when they sat on the 15th of December, a few days ago, the DPP said that they were going to close this case. Now, the defense counsel, Mr. Kayode Olabirun, announced to the court that the defense team intends to file a no-case submission when they didn't see their witness, of course. But the presiding justice, Justice Oluwatoyin Taiwo, said that the no-case submission will be taken in the following year, as the court is already rounding up for 2021. For festivities, and so they said that it should come and file their no-case submission come 2021. Before this, however, the court ruled on the confessional statement that was made by the defendant that is Baba Ijesha Olariwaju. Justice Taiwo, who is a presiding justice, like I mentioned, said that it was admissible as evidence, the sitting down thing he did. She said that there were no evidence before the court that proved that the Nollywood actor was tortured into giving the statement to the police. She also said that there was no corroboration to the defendant's claim. When I say defendant, you understand that the defendant is Baba Ijesha, yes? They said that there was no corroboration to Baba Ijesha's case, that the police officer, one Inspector Abigail Omane, had promised to set him free if he owned up to the allegations, because that's what Baba Ijesha's team were saying. They said that the statement he made, that viral statement, I hope you remember that video where he was sitting on the floor and was addressing Princess, the comedian, and saying Princess should please try to keep the issue, private and not mention it to the general public, so that people would not hear what is going on with him, saying that indeed he touched this child while she was younger. They said that the court is now saying that Baba Ijesha's counsel is saying that he made that statement because a certain police officer promised that if he should own up to the allegations, if he should agree that indeed he did something to that young girl, she would try to set him free, right? She now said that as an afterthought, the defendant's application actually does not state that, and there's nothing to corroborate what the defendant is saying. Justice Taiwo further said that sitting on the floor does not vitiate the confessional statements, because they were like, was sitting on the floor, it was under duress. We're like, that's not helping anything. The statement is found to be relevant and admissible. Therefore, after the ruling, the last prosecution witness, that Inspector Abigail Omane, that was said to have told Baba Ijesha that she was going to try and release Baba Ijesha if he should agree to say he did something to that young girl. She now came to give her own evidence. She said that After she had taken the evidence of Baba Ijesha, she took all the parties in the case to the office of the divisional police officer, the DPO, and thereafter the case was transferred to the State Criminal Investigation Department, SCID, in Kpansi. While she was being cross-examined by the counsel to Baba Ijesha Olabiro, she said that the defendant's shirt was torn when it was brought to the police station because I don't know, he decided to tear his shirt, according to what she said. While being cross-examined, she said that the survivor told us that she was the one that beat him, but there was no report of harassment on the complainant at the police station. Now, she further went ahead to say that I'm not aware if the police were informed prior to the installation of the closed circuit television, the CCTV at the complaint house. No, they said they caught Baba Ijesha on CCTV trying to again molest this young child, which was what made them really scream and cry out like, okay, so indeed you did something to this girl while she was a minor. Now, Baba Ijesha's story is not ending here. The case has been adjourned to the 26th of January for them to adopt the no case submission of the defendant, and that is now what is going to determine what is going to happen to Baba Ijesha after. Is facing a 6-count charge bordering on indecent treatment of a child, like I said. But let me tell you the charges. The charges are indecent treatment of a child, sexual assault, attempted sexual assault by penetration, sexual assault by penetration also. It was arraigned on the 24th of June, and 6 prosecution witnesses have testified against him, and one of them is actress and comedian Miss Damilola Dikoya, who is known as Princess, who is the guardian of the child that Baba Ijesha allegedly molested. Then the lady, the 14-year-old, the 14-year-old survivor herself, although we don't know her name, also, also spoke on the, came out to witness against Baba Ijesha. A child expert and also another person who is Mrs. Olabisi Ajayi Kayode had come out to say that a medical doctor, Dr. Anne Koma Konjola, and the investigating police officer, ASP Wahab Karim, already spoke, and then the police officer, who was the 6th witness that they said they brought, that spoke just on the 15th of December, also had something to say concerning the case against Baba Ijesha. Those are the 6 people that have come out to testify against Baba Ijesha in the ongoing case. Guys, don't worry, as the whole thing unfolds, I'm going to let you know, but this seemed like something of joy for Iyabo, who has been, following the case closely since it broke out. She even went to, how should I call it now, internet war with some of her colleagues, including Yomi Fabi and the leadership of the Theatre and Media Arts Practitioners Association of Nigeria, TAMPAN, the leadership from Jide Kosoko to Baba Latin, Mr. Latin, and a whole lot of other leaders in that association, to a point where she was banned. She had to apologize. She's taking the case very seriously, and she's been following it. So it's like something of joy, because the statement that Baba Ijesha made while he was on the floor of Princess's home after the CCTV revealed that indeed he tried to touch that lady was accepted by the court as an evidence. So we're going to wait for what January 29 is going to bring next year, since the court is already closing for the year and they could not accept what Baba Ijesha's counsel was saying, to say that they wanted to file for a no case submission. We're going to see how that is going to go. If the court will probably adopt the no case submission on the 26th of January when they sit again, but I'll be giving you uploads as the situation progresses, and we will get to the end of the old Baba Ijesha arraignment in court. It's been dragging since the 24th of June. It's been almost 6 months now. I will definitely give you the uploads too. I know I've said that severally, but I'm just informing you again that you definitely know what's up when new situations arise. Until then though, take care of yourself, share this video with 1 2 3 4 as many people as you can, and I will see you in the next video. Probably not Baba Ijesha's situation, but I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye.